Hey guys, what's good? Welcome back or welcome to the pandemic where our content is contagious. Ryan Pang here, and today we're going to be looking at the best deck of the format, which have to be Persephone since you just won a 600 rand tournament. So yeah, we're going to play some few games with the deck and we can discuss it if it's good or not. So yeah, join me for the Okay, so the deck we're playing is Persephone and Friends. Since it has all these multiple attackers that give you loads of option and variety, because usually most decks nowadays only have one attacker or two attackers, but this deck has like what, one, two, three, but loads of other variety and options to do so. Okay, so you'll pretty much want to start off by using your, let me see this Charizard to use its double blaze for 200 or 230 for a flare strike to start knocking out Pokemon or inflicting damage, which is great handy. And consider 230 is a lot. You can pretty much just knock out any V Pokemon, so you just bosses all their V Pokemon and then you flare strike for 230, which is really good. Okay, and it has all these free attacks, outrage, so if it takes damage it can deal more damage back, plus 30. And the 230 and 200 just in case, and sometimes if you really have to you can do the 300 damage if you attach 3 more 500, so it'll be 6 500 to 300, which is still really good. Okay, and then we play 2 Cramorant. Cramorant is great, so you can go Cramorant, knock off a opponent, then they grab 2 prizes, or if you're against an Eternatus or any V Pokemon VMAX deck, you can use Cramorant V to do Split Shot, do 160 to the V Pokemon, and then next turn double blaze with your Charizard GX to knock out their Pokemon, which is a great synergy and way of winning. We got the Bee Catcher. Sometimes when you're stuck, Bee Catcher is just a great way to add 2 cards, so 2 useful attack from 1 Pokemon, which is insane. And then the card to usually finish off is Persephone. So usually with the previous 2 attackers, use them to knock out 2 prizes and 3 prizes. So you're hoping to, well, you use the other 2. If you can knock out a VMAX, then you use Persephone to use Fireball Circus and deal the last remaining attack damage to get the last 3 prizes. Or this is usually your end Pokemon that you use, since it's considered that it uses a lot of resources to deal a knockout. So yeah, and the Blazer is quite good in case you are playing against a 1 prize deck and you don't want to waste too much resources. Blazer, if you hit a 500, your prizes, that's 60 damage, which is quite lucky. Yep, so that's good. And plus the whole deck is all about consistency, so you play 1 Throwback so you can draw up to 6 cards. You play the Tantrum Headbutt Zigzagoon, which is really good. So with Cramorant, if you use Split Shot and do 160 to a Crobat, you just need to go Zigzagoon, ping the 1 damage, a Scoop Up Net, ping it again, and that's a knockout. And for random time, you need to hit the math, then putting that 1 damage counter on the Pokemon. It's actually really handy, and plus with your 4 Scoop Up Net, that's essentially 5 damage you can place on the board, which is really handy. Okay, and then we play 2 Dedenes. Sometimes you just need to discard your whole hand to search for a welder or a key piece to your victory, which is handy. And then we play 4 Jirachi. This card has to be one of the best card, well, best single prize card, with its effects there, which you can look at top 5 card of your deck, add this trainer card to your hand, and then yeah, so you keep doing that. You can recycle it if you play it, then scoop it now, put another one up front, play your other one down. You still look for another top 5 until you find a welder. So it gives you loads of dig through your deck, which is really insane. That's how the deck play 4. We played the 1 Mew. Mew is mainly for the bench barrier, because against Urshifu or Cramorant matchup, or Urshifu Rapid Strike, they can use the Rapid Flight G attack to knock out 2 Pokemon from your bench. So having this bench barrier Mew that protects you and give you times, because you usually have the Denes and Crobat on your bench, you don't want to get knocked out. And plus the side power is like quite handy, so don't sleep on this. It's actually really handy. It can place 3 damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like, so that's insane. Okay, and then we play 1 Mewtwo, great synergy. Since we're playing 4 Scoop Up Net, you might as well play the Mewtwo, the Mind Report effect, which is if you play on your bench, you put a supporter from your discard pile to your top of the deck. So it's really good synergy, especially when you play discard or Courier. When one of your Pokemon stopped out, you just draw 3 cards. So usually you play Mewtwo, put a card on top, and then you use down to tribute, draw a free card, or you can sell a wish to add it to your house. So that's really good synergy. Okay, and then so let's just move to the support. So mainly your main support is Welder. You want to Welder as much as fast as possible. So the deck really want to go second all the time, because you can go Welder onto a Cramorant, attach an energy, knock out and start knocking out Pokemon, or if you want, you can start doing it on your Charizard to do 200, or then set up for 230 for next turn, or you can use it for your Percephalon, so you can use the attack to discard your Fireball Circuit. Okay, and then you play the one Boss's Order, which you could play two, but one is pretty much all you need since you can recycle it with Mewtwo. And then you play two Cherish Ball to search with the Dene and the Charizard for attackers, and your Orca if you need a draw. You have the Dene as a drawer, so you can dig deep if your hand is trash. You play one Escape Road, which is really handy. This can't allow us, or this playing this is substitute us that we can play a boss, because sometimes your opponent will have like one VMAX on active, and they have loads of other V Pokemon, and you can just want to Escape Rope to bring out a Pokemon and knock it out. So that's really good. And plus, playing this is like playing a 5th switch, which is really, really good. You play 4 Fire Crystals, since you're going to be discarding your Fire with the Fireball Circus attack, having 4, so you're essentially having 12 extra energy is really handy, and it makes Welder always active. Okay, and then we play 4 Quick Ball for consistency to search for all your Pokemon. Get pretty much everything in search for just by discarding cards. That's really cool. 1 Reset Stamp, so when your opponent usually knock out a Charizard and a Cramorant, they will have 1 prizes. After they knock out both of them, then you just go Reset Stamp them, put them on a stall, and then you slowly ping at them for damage, and you knock out and get all their prizes. And then you play a 4 Scoop on there, really good synergy. You return any Pokemon from in play to your hand, so it could be your Jirachi, your Mewtwo. I'll use this again for the ping, so that's really good. And then 4 switches, just because it's a really good card to get us paralysis and stuff like that. And then you play 4 Giant Half, your card to search for any fire energy, which is really good. So that's cool. And then we're playing the 14 standard energy. Okay, so this deck has been popping up constantly. As you can see, it's only playing 1 card from the new set, which is the Escape Rope, which happened to be a reprint. So yeah, this deck is insane. I played a few games, thought it was really good. I always thought this deck was really good. Fire, Toolbots, any deck with Welders, I would consider is better. So yeah, let's jump on a few games and see why this deck is the best. Okay, so we haven't started the best with this deck. Still actually one of the worst start you can get with the Dene. Nonetheless, I think we're in a good position since we got the Welder, the Quick Ball, and a Giant Half, so you can Weld the next Welder is impossible. Okay, however, we went first, so that's not cool. So in that case, we're just going to discard Fire Energy, start prepping, and attack. So ideally, I could just go Quick Ball, get a Charizard, attach an energy, or I can attach that energy onto the Dene and then switch it out for a Jirachi, which is quite nice. But I think getting the Charizard is probably best since we're pretty much set up for next turn. Since if that Cramorant is active, we can just Welder and knock it out. So we end our turn. We don't want to play Giant Half, because if we do, well, our opponent is probably going to play like a fire deck. Since any deck that plays Cramorant usually play at least like play Welder. So playing Half would be quite pointless. Okay, and as I said, I was right. He's playing 1 Fire, or he's playing Fire, so that means he's going to be playing Welder, so we didn't want to use that, because we're waiting for our opponent to play their Giant Half, so we can hit their Giant Half, so we can discard our Giant Half and get +2 advantage from it, which is really, really nice. Sorry, I'm trying to show you guys his panic card in his hand, but I'm just trying to change it now. Okay. Yeah, I guess this is the way forward. Okay, just so you can see his hand, I think this is probably best. Good. Okay, so. So yeah, this deck, I always thought it was the best deck. Well, any deck with Welder I think is very good, but after rotation, Welder would be gone, Giant Half would be gone, Fire won't be as good, so it'd be quite sad. Okay, so now since you did that, we're pretty much in a good position because we go. We don't want to attach yet. We're going to use giant half, discard our giant half to grab 2 fire energy to our hand. And next, we're going to play our welder onto our Charizard, attach 2 energy. Hopefully draw something good. Okay, so we draw pretty good. We draw the quick ball, which is quite nice, so we discard that. We'll probably go put no. Do you like this? Okay. I think personally, I'm just gonna get I'll probably go get a Mewtwo. Since having a Mewtwo, we can put the welder back on top and we conserve our cards. And then we attach an energy, retreat it, put this up front, and then we just go do double blaze and knock it out. Okay, so we grab 2 prizes. Okay, Cherish Wolf, that's really good. And a welder. Okay, so playing this Mewtwo wasn't the best, but we didn't know we were going to draw it. And there was 2 in our deck, so it was best to do so. Nonetheless, we're pretty much in a good position. We got the first knocked out. However, our opponent could retaliate and just go Charizard and then use their own Charizard to knock this out, and then we're going to be a prize behind. So this is when we need to draw cards like a Persephone or something just to beat. Well, yeah, probably a Persephone just so I can knock out instantly. Okay. So you go for a Jirachi. Probably attach an energy or fake switch. Okay, switch. Stay Wish. He's probably looking for a welder or a Pokemon that he can attack with, because at this rate, he may have like 7 cards in his hand. 7, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, got a scoop on that so I can return this or the Mewtwo. Okay. Alright, seems like our opponent has nothing. Unless he already has the welder in his. Oh. So what is he trying to do? Welder onto a Pokemon. So our opponent's just whiffed on attack. He's probably attached to 2 energies because he might either play Heatran, so he can play Heatran switch and then GS and knock this out. But the Heatran. Okay, Charizard. So we're gonna win this. Since they're already a 10 behind, we're in a good position. So we're gonna knock this out. They're gonna bring this up front. And they're gonna right, we're gonna Cherish Ball. Ideally, maybe a Charizard. Well, Giant Heart, style welder because we don't really need it now. Grab that, go on hand. I mean, ideally, I could scoop on that, put the welder in my hand, but it's fine. We're just gonna go welder, attach 2 energy onto our Charizard on our bench, give us resources. Okay, so what should I do now? So okay, we got 3 fire energy, so we've already played Fire Crystal, add our 3 energy, attach it onto here, and then yeah, I don't really want to do this, but I think this is probably the most optimal play. Knock this Jirachi out, grab a prize. So now, what we need to draw is it's more Fire Crystal. Essentially, it's just Fire Crystal is what we need. since he's going to knock this out with his either a flare strike or a double blaze, and then he has 3 prizes, then we have our 3 prizes. So all we need is it's just 5 crystal. We're pretty much in a almost a checkmate position, and I'll show you why in a sec once our opponent just end their turn. Okay, you didn't want to do the GX attack, it's fine. There's 2 ways. I could just bring this up, bosses all of this, knock that out. Our opponent do 2 fight, and then we go Mewtwo and boss out the next one. You know what? Let's bring the trousers up front. Okay, I don't think I need to use this at all. Alright, let's just. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm going for it. Jirachi, discard that. I just don't care about it. Oh no, I'm playing the wrong move. Get the Persephone to our hand. Drop the Persephone down. Giant half. Discard a boss's order. Oh, you know what? I'm just going for it. Okay, so ideally we just need to draw 2 fire crystals. Oh, we got. I mean, I played bad, but it's worked out. We managed to draw 5 crystals. I did the wrong sequence. I should get Jirachi and did everything else. Nonetheless, the 5 crystal, add these 3 energy to our hand, and play another 5 crystal. Discard another 3. I mean, add another 3, and then do 5 Wolf Circus and do 350. So as you can see, I use Charizard to aim for his weak, start knocking out Pokemon, and then you get the Persephone as our final attacker, which is insane. Okay, let's see if we draw Welder with an energy as a decent attacker. Obviously we want to start with Jirachi, and we really like to go first. No, since we're playing fire, we just want Welder as much as possible, so we're going to say no to this offer of going first. Alright, okay. We open up like pretty much a perfect start for us, which I'm actually really happy about. Now this is when the games get really fun for me. Okay, he's playing Tarantus. Touch energy. Don't know what he's doing. Don't know what he's doing. Oh. Okay. Drop this down. Go Welder onto the Charizard, attach your energy. Perfect. You love to see it, guys. You just absolutely love it. Aura Courier is quite nice, but at this rate I don't think I need it. I think I'm just gonna go Jirachi, Super Net 3, alright. I don't want any of this, none of it's useful. You know what, I don't think I even need to Danny next turn, so what's in my I think I'll just get Charitable. We got Charitable. Okay, we ain't got one to Danny, let's get a quick zoom off a deck. Grab Danny. We got just quick ball away our Cherish Ball. Put the Mewtwo to our hand. Play the Mewtwo. Put the Welder on top of our deck. And then I don't think there's nothing else we need to do. I mean, ideally, I should have just got puts this up front. There's no way it's going to knock me out. So we just go to Dene since we don't really need the Ultra. We're pretty much in a good move position. Okay, now we got all this for next turn. We got options, which is handy. We just got Double blaze, knock out that. Hopefully get a welder. I mean not a welder, a giant half. Okay, a crowbar. Didn't even check that we had one prize. Okay, so that's fine. Mining me, that's cool. Didn't really like my hand anyway. I just need to draw fire energy. We did draw fire energy. Okay, so this is time. This is gonna give up. Okay, so that's good. I mean, we just open up very fast. We knock out damage and get every attack all set up. So that's quite cool. Okay, so we're going second. We opened terrible. I mean, terrible. We probably started with Korea just since we got the Danny. There we just got a whole hand. So what I want to draw next is probably a Pokemon or a giant hawk. Not this. Okay, capture energy was going to bring back our own Guru. Start second up. It's time for next. Oh, crit chain. So this is one of my favorite cards on the new set. What you draw up to 3 cards if it's in your bed, you draw up to 4 if it's active. Insane card. Okay, so this guy's just going to go crazy. What? Okay. Interesting. First time I've ever seen that card before. What even set is that? Rebel Clash. So what does it involve? Oh, you know what? Don't care. Okay, so draw a giant heart. It's actually probably the best card I can draw. We have to say, I was thinking of attaching energy, so free retreat, but we'll go drawing a retreat. Okay, so I mean, let's just think this through. The Dynamic 5 crystal, get 3 more energy. Attach. So I'm playing right. If I discover giant half, 1, 2, 4, 7. 7. I need to hit. Okay, you know what? Quick ball away. Jirachi. Okay, let me just see his field. So I'll probably get this child up and start setting him up. But I don't think going for that play as well. Going for Persephone. Using it early Persephone is not really the best because you're using too much of your resources, while this is probably the most optimal play. That's 2 energy onto it. We want to draw a switch. I mean, we go escape rope, see what I'm going to bring out. Go bring out this little tadpole guy. Unless he's wanting to evolve into his new stage, over his next stage, he's apparently really good, but I don't know, I've never seen. Oh, playing Critching. Okay, so it's giving us a free prizes. How odd. I mean, that's definitely a misplay. I don't understand why you just don't want to bring up one of these two. But I wouldn't say no to 2 prizes. We got the Welder for next turn, which is quite cool. We got Supernova, which is quite irrelevant to us. So yeah, well, somehow we're in a good position, even though we just drew terrible. Okay, so quick ball doesn't matter. Don't give a damn, bro. Come on, yeah, get a crowbar, I don't care. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, draw your sets. Yeah, sorry, Guru per card on top, add another card. Okay, yes, I have another one, I don't care. Okay, you got the VMAX. Put energy on top. VMAX. Boss's order, what are you gonna do? Yeah, that's cool. That's fine. So we're just gonna go. Okay. Let's just see how many energy I got. 5 energy, 4 energy, so I'll probably go up to this. Discard. Don't want to discard Scoop on that. Scoop on that is really good. Discard that, grab 2 more energy to my hand. I think I'll be just one welder 1 into the Dane just to draw 3 cards. Okay, perfect. We're attaching energy here. You drop a Jirachi there. We're gonna retreat, put this up front, and just do 2 Fae. So now our opponent Uh, his Colossal has taken some damage, so we're pretty much in a great position. Ideally, he can evolve it. If he evolve it into a Colossal VMAX, so it's like 340 HP. He would do 150 to us if he put an energy on top and discarded it. And then that's when we just go hit them back right away. But he just goes scoop up since we open up, since we have a strong attacker and can do anything we want. Okay, we have open, quite nutty. We open up pretty good to be fair. And we're going second, so that's amazing for us. Okay, so if our opponent just ended his turn, we can knock this out. And that's a capture energy. So he's playing single strike Urshifu, one new deck from Battlestar, so this is going to be quite cool. Probably my first time playing against it. So yeah, I hope he draws good so I can knock it out. Yeah, that's fine, mate. Different another handle. How do you? Okay. So, what we're gonna do? We're gonna play Giant Half first. We're gonna play our Trial God. We're gonna use Giant Half to discard a Fire Energy to get 2 more. Nice. Then we're gonna Welder onto. And we want to knock out this this Mew, since we can Cramorant V. So since we can't Cramorant V if because of his banish barrier to attack. Okay, so we're just gonna go Jirachi. I mean, what's in my hand? Do I really need another scoop on that? I mean, don't really need that. Don't really need the Dene. I mean, the Dene can be cool next time, but I think getting another Welder is probably the best. Oh, you know what? Oh, we got a Welder. Just in case we need power from another attacker. Okay, so we're going to scoop on this, put this up front, drop this down, just do 200 knockout. Okay, well, prize ahead, so now, since we're prize ahead, all we need to do is just knock out a V and a VMAX and we win. So if he does get Urshifu, Urshifu V down, then we've got the boss's order to bring up front, which is ideally, which I reckon is what he's trying to do. Okay, you got it. Got 2 of them, so let's just see the best one. 180 is effective. Okay, so we want to target this one. Okay, so we're just going to attach an energy here, guys. Yeah, we attach an energy here. I don't know why I contemplating about playing boss. We're going to do a massive misplay. Drop a Cramorant, and then just do 2 Fae, knock this out. Get another 2 more prizes. He's going to scoop in a minute. Once he realised that there's no coming back from him. Okay, so what is this guy going to do? He's going to put ball away. Frogade, Crobat. Playing energy, attach energy here, evolve it, Crobat. Okay, just Crobat for 4. Yeah, discard a card for 2 cards. I think we got another Giant Half. Evo, Incense, Evolve. What's he gonna do? Okay, it's going for the Urshifu. Attach energy. So I'm pretty sure there's no way for him to knock us out. So this is when we're going to use Giant Half. I'm going to go Giant Half Welder onto our Cramorant and do 160 best. So then when he knock it out, we got a good where it went. Giant Half. Let's go this. 2 more. Attaching my energy onto this. Dash energy. Let's just grab a full holder. Perfect. Love to see this, guys. Absolutely, this is like perfect. This is like the best showcase to that. So now we just go scoop on that. We'll take this. Put this up front. Drop this back down. I could bench that, but it doesn't really matter. Then I'm going to use spit shot to do 160 to this. So now doing that means he's in a tough position, that he doesn't take any heals. He's going to bring this up front to knock this out because this is an attacker, and then this is when I'm just going to knock out with a 230 flare strike. Okay. Because either way, we need to knock out these two Pokemon at the same time, but he can't, so he's going to scoop up when he realises that he's checkmate. Because he knows that I got a welder. So, however, if he doesn't welder me, then I'm just going to go quick ball, discard a Pokemon, put a Mewtwo in my hand, bench the Mewtwo, put the Boss's Order, Jirachi, and win. So, it's just next turn, I'm in a checkmate position. The only how I can win is if he just Boss's Order this, knock that out, well, Boss's Order this, and then resets that me. It's the only way. But he doesn't have it. He's not going to have it. And yeah, I just need to draw a Mewtwo. Okay, I think we got it, guys. I think we got it. Okay, so yeah. And I just want to just quickly read this. Plus 160, yep. Okay, so we need to draw. Oh, we got. Put away the welder. Get this Mewtwo. Boss's Order. Doesn't matter what he brings up. We're going to move this Jirachi up front. And then this is when he realized he lost, because he'd go check my skill pile, see my Boss's Order, and then yeah, like I said, this game is going to perfectly showcase why this deck is amazing. Now we go bench this Mewtwo, put the one Boss's Order that we play in our deck, Jirachi this, add the Boss's Order to our hand. Our opponent's probably like, oh, we don't have a switch, we don't have a switch. No, you know, we got the switch. We got the source. Bring this up front, put this up front, and that's how you beat. And our opponent just gave up. So yeah, that pretty much showcased how good you used Charizard, Cryman, and then you used Persephone, but I didn't even need to use Persephone. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, we totally smashed that with this deck. I think the deck is insane. Provided you draw welder. You just need to conserve your fire crystal, your energies, and make sure you play 14 energy, but you want to conserve it. But yeah, nonetheless, the deck is really good. Multiple attackers, give you a variety, and yeah. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't done so, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace.